Hello there, I'm Alger Hill and welcome back to some Hearts of Iron 4 Millennium Dawn. We are making Germany great again. It's 25th of January 2010. Oh my goodness, look at this bead? Badassness. Apparently I lost the ability of speech at the age of 10. Who knew? I didn't. Please send help. So it looks like we're going to need a little bit more steel in this lifetime. Let's get some more of that. I am fucking sweltering in this room. I definitely have to open my door, because it is incredibly warm in here. I am basically dying. So I apologize if there's any echo, and apologize to my girlfriend who's in the other room if she has to hear my loud voice consistently. Or constantly, maybe. Oh, wow. Okay. Basically, everyone keeps not giving me chromium. Could you just give me chromium, please? I need the chromium. It's not fucking hard. So I do not want to start any wars until all my factories are done. So all my construction, I'm building construction engineering. I've got the guys who make things fast. I've got the guys who make things fast. Doing fast things. The Vancouver Olympics. Germany. Oh, runner up. Get wrecked. It's because we're Germany. Huh. Do I not have a daily drift towards fascism? Meh. How odd. Considering, really. How very weird. Oh well. Ornaments, organizer, drift towards liberalism. I honestly have never ever deconstructed my civilian factories. I've literally never seen the reason I would do that. Like, why would I ever do that to myself, you know? So my hope, I mean, it only takes about a week. It should take about, within a year, I should be able to build like 80, 100 maybe? I don't know. We'll find out though, won't we? So, let's keep going. It'd be nice if there was something to do in between the build-up phase. I feel like Heeeere has a lot of options for like things to do and a lot of cool events. Whereas Millennium Dawn, it has the same events periodically, but it has nothing really else to do. So I'm just kind of sitting here, waiting for the cool shit to start. My hope is that fascism will spring out. I might try and do a coup. This could work. Let's do a fascist coup in Brittany. Wouldn't that be funny? Ah, better yet, let's do one right here in... Where is it? Alsace-Lorraine. Yes. Fascist coup in Alsace-Lorraine. Yes. Sexy. I am now losing political power because I'm on veteran difficulty. This is going to require a huge amount of infantry equipment. Just a huge amount. Oh my god, so much infantry equipment. Light tank deficit is pretty high too. Support equipment's okay. Motorized is a little bit low. That's fine. Light mechanized is going to take a few thousand years. It's the infantry equipment. Let's not lie to ourselves. It's exactly what it is. So maybe what we can do is we can just shunt a couple of these guys up to the top, because I think it'd be really good if we could start getting some actual factories. But the forts are being built very slowly. It'd be nice if we could build one at a time, but look at that. We already have this nice line of forts. It's going to be like a year at least before we can even attempt to do anything. But the thing is, if we can take France, we're going to have a very good time. And the key thing is being able to defend ourselves, because I do not want to have to lose my entire goddamn country. We have 200 days, and I would really like to try and build back that deficit. In fact, I might actually just say, stop that. Americans request to extend Ramstein. Well, you like the band Ramstein, do you? That's nice. Ramstein Air Base in Rhineland-Palatinate has been in operation by U.S. Air Force since '51. Now the Americans have requested us to permit them to develop Ramstein far beyond the control and out-patrol outpost. There's no reason getting airbase, or we would rather not. I would say there is no reason to. Not to. My hope is that it doesn't give them access to me, but hey, whatevs. Get some Air Force or whatever. We'll see. Improved heavy equipment. I mean, what I would really like is the production and factory output, but that's not going to happen. That's okay. We're going to be fine. We're getting experimental rockets soon. Look at, we got advanced anti-air. Getting rockets. We're going to get nukes. We're going to build some nukes. It's going to be like 2012 before the war starts. Unless, of course, the coup in France goes well. We can't, the coup, if we do a coup in Poland, it doesn't really work because we'll still have to fight Russia because they're a puppet. And it will cause a bit too much. But France is very easy. If they're isolated, we can just attack them, drive to Paris, and then eat their face. There'd basically be no difficulty. It'd be fine. Do they need more? So I expect to finish on the 20th of April of 2011. So I have basically 1 year to put essentially every single piece of like soldier. To be honest, maybe what I should do is I should start building the basic defense divisions. Because obviously every single country will need to have their own. So tell you what, let's make a new theater. Why have I forgotten how to make a theater? Whoops. There it is. Okay, cool. So we move these guys to a new theater. And we're going to call this the... I forgot how to do that. And we're going to call this the defensive lines. And we're going to make individual little lots. So how much do we need to defend the French line? Luxembourg is an individual. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 infantry. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Perfect. So these guys are going to need to stand right there. So we have 2 on each, and they will form the defensive basicness. Okay, really not what I asked you to do. Why are you not equalizing? Pretty perplexing. If I'm being honest. You need to stand there, don't you? Because otherwise, no one is defended. There you go. There's a good idea. Good boy. Because it doesn't really make any sense for you to just go a completely arbitrary location. Awesome. And then we're going to need some Polish defensive forces. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need 14 this time. So 1, 2, 3. I can actually just do this. Oh, look at that. It actually counts for me. I think it's going to be a good idea to get these done as soon as possible, you know. Alright, and you guys will go there. Perfect. The defensiveness begins. Okay. Once again, though, you're doing stupid shit, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Yeah, you know you are. So maybe just stop doing stupid shit. That'd be great. Thanks. Alright. And I suppose also we should make an offensive line battery. And we'll put this into the new one, and we're going to call it the offensive lines. Perfect. Considering that Poland and France are going to be the very first of them, I think it makes sense for us to divide it. There we go. So we'll put 14 on a different line. Probably just pushing into the center, to be honest. There we go. And they will spearhead into Poznan. Excellent. And everyone else here will go on this side of the river, and they will spearhead onto Paris. Perfect. So that's our basic assault divisions as they stand at present. Don't really have enough infantry yet for us to make a difference. The FIFA World Cup, okay. I would like to try and build a bit of a surplus of supply. So I don't think do I need any more Marines? I have very few Marines. Okay. It's fine. We're cool. Infantry equipment wise, 163 days. Not a problem. And you look at that, all the land forts are being constructed very steadily and lovingly. Ain't no problem. Okay. I mean, we do also have to consider, like, Austria and all that shit. But, look at that. They're 32% fascist right now. The most popular party right now is fascism. I don't know when their next election is. Be nice if I could see. Well, the next election is when I do the coup. Thank you very much. I do believe as the closer they get to 50%, there is actually a pretty good chance that the fascists will just say, fuck you, and rebel. Which would be really, really nice. Oh, we have outdated equipment. We can get some better anti-air. Very nice. To be honest, anti-air is not super important for me right now. In all honesty, I just need infantry equipment. So, yeah, we have way too much support equipment. So let's get some more infantry. Let's turn down some of the support. We do not need this much support. Alright, there we go. A nice big supply of infantry equipment. Alright. It's amazing the production efficiency cap, though. God, how much you can actually make when you have full efficiency. Alright, artillery upgrades have been completed, so we can now just keep working down our anti-tank upgrades. How many units actually do have anti-tank? So not everybody, and it would be a good idea to put anti-tank on most things. So these guys do have anti-tank, but they only literally require 24 of them. Putting anti-tank on these kind of things is going to be very useful, considering there's actually a fair few tanks, and they actually give them a decent piercing value. And especially if you're going to be against motorized divisions, having piercing is super useful. So it might actually be a pretty solid idea. So I'm building way too much anti-air. Why do I have so much anti-air? So I think I'm going to add some anti-air right now. That's... Oh my god, support rocket artillery is 40 soft attack. Jesus. How much anti-air will this cost me? So that's actually fine. And also the tanks for anti-air would be great. They can't put that in. To be honest, we really need to support anti-tank if we have the tanks already. Well, I suppose we do. This is good. This will actually use some of our anti-air, and also it allows our infantry brigades to actively shoot down enemy air as and when it is used. These guys are going to need to have a bit of an offensive line, and the offensive line is going to just stretch. Let's try and make it like this. Perfect. And so we can just kind of... Actually, no, we need to continue that a little bit. Nope, it's fine. That's fine. Okay, well, I kind of obviously needed the entire division on it, not just 2 dudes. Here we are. And also, you 14 dudes in the defensive are going to need an offensive line up to like here, probably. Try and hold on to the rivers, and we can push into Krakow as and when required. So at the moment, it's a pretty paltry force, let's be honest here. It's not the best. But I think we're going to be alright. Remember, I do actually have like a shit ton of infantry here as well. So to be honest, I probably should start stacking those together. There we are. Look at that. We got like 18 infantry brigades right here. Oh, these guys are great. Oh, infantry brigades and panzer brigades. I don't even know what these guys are. No problem to me. So we're going to send half to these guys and half to these guys. There we are. You guys will just go on that. And you guys will just go on that. There we go. So now you have a really nice supply of actual infantry brigades doing the proper pushing. They will do the offensive dealies and doodahs. Carefully execute. When it's clear, they will not attack heavily fortified fortifications unless they are unmanned, and they avoid attacking provinces which will weaken the front line, making it longer. Whereas in balanced, they attempt to advance and keeps the front line as short as possible and may attack. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind them attacking fortified places. Awesome. Next up, I suppose we should try to get a bit of a more of a defensive position on, like, places such as Czechoslovakia. Czechoslovakia would be a good plan. How many do we need for that? So we actually already have some there, but it's good to get some additional ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we actually only need 10. Oops. Oh, these are the extras. That's fine. So, I really wish I could just select a whole bunch, but alright. So we need 20, because there are 10 provinces. Alrighty. Very slowly but surely, I'm actually building a defensive line. Oh man, this PDXCon thing is getting tighter and tighter. Awesome. The coup in France is still going well. Poland and France do actually have majoritively fascist governments, which is great. It's going to take a little while. I do apologize, there's been a lot of waiting, but, you know, these things do require some waiting. And so once again, they've done some stupid bullshit. I just don't understand what's wrong with you. There you are. Gonna hold those lines very well. Next up, let's make the Austrian front line, which is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. No wait, that's actually. Does that touch? Yeah, let's say it does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we have 9 troops on the Austrian front line, which means we need 18. So that's basically everything. So we do still need quite a few troops. And that's okay. But we're holding the line well. Thing is, on Switzerland, we don't actually need that many because we actually do have a really nice river. Oops, I paused. No need to pause. Ah. Okay. No one wants to give me steel, apparently. Bit of a dick move, not gonna lie. Don't know why you gotta be such a dick about things, yo. We'll get it from Saudi Arabia. That's fine. How's the war of China and India? Oh, they sent a peace. And India actually won quite a bit. Wow. Get wrecked, China. Alright. We have a very basic front lines right now. They're not super heavy. With maximum fortifications and with a decent amount of infantry, we should be okay. I do need at least a, this is the thing, that the goal I'm aiming for is the minimum. That's the thing. It's the absolute minimum. God, it's taken so long to get infantry equipment. Oh, taking a while. But it's fine. We will get there eventually. What do I need now? I need tungsten, apparently. Fine. Be a dick. Be a dick. It's not 2012 yet, so we can't really get that without a huge amount of cost. Ooh, new tanks. Leopard 826s. Hello. How are we doing with construction? Still a fucking ton of factories to go. Not factories. Forts. Jesus Christ. It is going to be a long time before the war begins properly. A thought occurs. Perhaps we should take away these ones. Because those are the ones we're probably going to need. Well, we got the ones we properly need there. My hope is the coup occurs well, because there's a very majoritively government in France. Fascism, they may just overpower them. What I might do is I might play a little bit on my own, and just kind of see where it takes me. Major fascist rally. Foreigners have destroyed our country and are corrupting our race. Raping our women, taking... Oh, Jesus. But that's good because it increases our popularity. It's good for the country and the game, but not good for my morality. It's not good. I've just realized that there's a shit ton of ships I haven't been researching. So that's not good. What the fuck, me? Really should be doing that. Other than that, let's just keep going, guys. We're doing pretty well. We're going to hold that line very, very strongly. How many troops does Poland have? We can overpower them pretty easily. Obviously, this terrain will be completely defeated. No question. It'll just be completely destroyed. My hope is that we can just declare war in France. And just before I end this episode, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you what would happen if I did decide to declare war on the French and the Polish right now and just see how it went. Like, why the hell not, right? Let's just take a look, take a gander, see what we think. Give it a little save. Let's declare. Oh, I've got no justification. So let's cheat. Let's cheat. Let's just see what happens. I'm kind of curious to see how it goes. Hi. Yay. Alright, so let's give these guys the best generals we have. Oh man. They're gonna get fucked. You guys sit still. It's a fun idea. Yeah, there it is. Oh my god. Look, the game actually lags out with how much, like how angry. Wow. It's pretty impressive how angry it is. This is why you need a defensive force. Yep, 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 yep. Oh man. Oh, they push us in so deep. Oh wow, look at that. So as you can see, it's not a great idea to attack without proper preparation. On the Polish front, though, they do actually crumble very easily. That's really good to know. We could probably capitulate Poland within a few weeks. France, of course, is doing a little bit better. Despite not having any actual forts, they are basically not able to kill them because of the forestry terrain. So that'll be fun to try. So make sure you leave me a like in the comment, guys. Let me know what you think about my strategy, if you think it's going to go well. Apparently, Brazil would want to help us out. Who knows? Make sure you leave me a like in a comment. Also, check out my Patreon page if you want to support the channel generally. And as always, thank you for watching. I was Aldra Hill and I'll continue to be. And this has been some Hearts Fighting 4 Millennium Dawn, making Germany great again. Bye-bye.